Hello, my angel. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I'm Kristen, and we're going to do the weekly. So today is Sunday, and we are in March, and this upcoming week, I was hearing a blessing in disguise. So a blessing in disguise is coming for you this week. Woo! How exciting. I was also seeing the number 4. So 4s could be significant for you. It is for me because my birthday is coming up in April, which is the 4th month. And there is just the Aries season is upon us. So we're going to finish out this week with Pisces and move into Aries. Also, I was curious if y'all wanted me to do readings for each birthday season. So I didn't do one for Pisces, but I was just thinking about it, and I feel like Spirit's calling me maybe to do a reading for each birthday season. I tend to like to do the collective readings and not be bogged down by each sign, but I feel like birthday seasons are important. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I will do that. But we're going to get started. We're going to pull an angel number because, like I was saying, I was seeing the number 4, and I was just curious if there's a message there, but I was hearing blessing in disguise when I was trying to focus on this week's message. So I feel like there's lessons that were learned, and now it's time to receive the blessings because you listened. You paid attention. So we're going to split the deck, see what messages we have coming. Bottom of the deck is 0330. It says lucky shirt. I don't know why it says shirt, but what is the message here, Spirit? What is the weekly message this upcoming week? I'm going to try to keep this as timeless as I can, even though we are in March. All right, we got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Limitless potential, transformation. All right, it says this is a powerful reminder that anything is possible. If you can dream it, you have the ability to make it a reality. What someone else has can also be yours. So stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. Release any tension and embrace relaxation, knowing that your potential is boundless. Your potential is boundless. That is massive. That is huge. And it says that if you trust that what is meant for you will come your way, right? Anything is possible. If you can dream it, you can make it a reality. So for me, that feels very manifestation oriented. And again, blessings in disguise are headed your way. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, I heard nope. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5 at the bottom of the deck. So clarity is coming your way. Change is coming. Again, I feel blessings in disguise are headed your way. We're going to get a card or two from the Divine Masters deck. Just to see what it is that we need to know right now. Ooh, how do you say that name? Vajrayogini. Vajrayogini. Anyway, it says transcending fear. So you're facing your fears, right? And that leads to fearlessness, embracing your power. Yes. But what is the message we need to know for this upcoming week? Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. It says, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. What did it say? You are the answer. So if you're looking for an answer, it's saying you are the answer, meaning you already know the answer. You are the sacred vessel. You hold all that is precious to you inside. And so Spirit's saying it's time to be guided to your purpose, where you're trying to go. Hanuman, devoted warrior, it says, let God's love hold you in strength. The bottom of the deck. So you're being held right now with strength, and God's strength. What's going on? Is there anything else that we need to know? Because your potential is boundless here. Isis, reclaiming magic. Call back your power. What is right and what is rightfully yours. So, reclaiming your power. And that's coming as a blessing in disguise. It's coming as a blessing in disguise. And I'm being told to share a story of a blessing in disguise for me. I was supposed to move to Florida at one time and move in with somebody I was dating at the time. And like it's, I don't know, 4 months till it's supposed to happen. And then all of a sudden I hear nothing from him. Nothing at all. And I never did. I just ended up blocking him. And so it was a blessing in disguise because I actually met somebody else. And, you know, here we are 3 years later. So it's exciting. There's things that you just don't realize are a blessing at the time when you're in the pain. You're in the midst of all of that. But it is a truth. And it was something that I had to make peace with, right? So, but it guided me actually to a totally different purpose in life. It guided me to this. Oh, wow. We actually have Mother Mary at the bottom of the deck. Miraculous encounter. So divine experiences. Again, I feel like what I went through sharing that story was a divine experience. I had to go through that. And it says, do not be afraid of being powerful. A lot of power, I feel, is coming up, calling back your power, being powerful. That's it. Okay. So you could just be stepping into your power at this time. And I heard yes. So that even if you're in the midst of pain, you are reclaiming and you are stepping back into your power, calling back your power that you have given away to other people. And that's going to bring back your potential to be boundless, right? Because what you're calling into existence is coming. And again, it could come as a blessing in disguise. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? What other information can you give us through the tarot? This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. 3 of Cups. Yes, celebration here. There's celebrations to be had. Friendships, partnerships coming in. This card is about, you know, finding your soul family is what I feel. Your chosen family is here to support you, to guide you, to help you find your purpose and reclaim what's rightfully yours. I'm hearing to bring you through this pain, these cycles that keep, I'm looking at these hoops here, and it's like these cycles that just keep playing over and over, and they're just ruminating constantly. You're changing all of that. You're taking your pain and you're alchemizing it into your power. King of Wands. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is the feminine King of Wands in this deck. And it's saying, stand out, be bold. Look at that red dress. You are creating your own magic here. And it's time to stand in your power. Bring it back to you. Reclaim. Right? We're reclaiming magic. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What are the other messages? There's a transformation happening, and you may not see it, you may not realize it, but you have success and triumph over this situation here. Yeah, 7 of Swords. There has been maybe some stealing of your energy. She's holding, and in this depiction, there's an egg that she took from the basket. So there's been a little bit of stealing, maybe deceit, right? There's a little nest here in the back with eggs in it. And then here there's eggs that maybe she's taken. But this Seven of Swords is saying there is some type of deception. I'm also looking at the birds up in the sky. Birds bring messages. So you're being shown something right now. Something that has deceived you in the past. But maybe you're finally kind of coming to grips with it. And you already know the answer to the question that you're asking. And there's an inner truth here, right? You can't lie to yourself. You know the truth because you are the answer. So it's time to face it. It's time to reclaim your energy again. 5 of Cups. Because, you know, there's no crying over spilt milk here. There's no reason for it. I don't know why I said that, but there just isn't. Things happen. We make mistakes. You might be sad. Might have some regrets. But this is bringing you into a totally new purpose for your life right now. And again, you just have to recognize it, reclaim it. Because, yeah, with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're seeing that truth and clarity now. And you're tired of deceiving yourself. And you might call on your friends for support here, right? 3 of Cups. It's time to move forward. Reclaim what is yours. I'm hearing fill your sacred vessel. So, 4 of Wands, because you're trying to find that happiness, that joy in life, that stability, alignment where you're secure and you're happy and you're fulfilled. That's all you want. That's all we all want. But this is where you call back your power. You reclaim your magic that is yours and yours alone. And you do have help. You do have friends. Yeah, the Sun, happiness, joy, all of it is yours. Again, the bird, a spirit saying that you know the answer. You know the message that they're trying to get across. What else? Yeah, the Emperor. Again, it's time to stand in your power, reclaim your power. Okay, so this is one of the different emperors. There's 2 emperors, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but there's 2 emperors in this deck. Again, number 4, saying 4s are significant. You also got the 4 of Wands here. But this emperor, if you look closely, has these little strings like attached to these people. And now this one is the feminine version. So it seems as though this card is depicting like, oh, I have control over you, right? I'm conquering you. But I also see it as like a line of protection, right? When you have, like, we put our dogs on a leash, right? We do that for their own protection. We do that because we love them, we care for them, and we want to guide them in the right direction. So for me, that's what stands out in this depiction here of the Emperor. She's not trying to conquer them. There's a guidance, there's a leading, there's protection under this emperor. So that's what we need to look at here. That's what you're being guided to see. Ace of Cups, because there's a new beginning, a fulfilling, loving, caring, new beginning coming towards you. Ooh, I just heard blessing in disguise again. So this could be your blessing in disguise, this new beginning, right? One where you stand in your own power again. One you're supported in, one where you don't deceive yourself and you let go of the people that have been deceiving you. All right. Wow, we got the other emperor. So 2 emperors. Both of the emperors are out with 6 of wands at the bottom of the deck. No fucking way. Sorry for the language. But again, I was saying there's victory, there's success here, recognition. It's time for you to step into your power because you have 2 emperors. Wow. Again, like I said, in this deck, there are 2 emperors and 2 kings. So here are your 2 emperors. 2 totally different depictions. But again, this one feels more like you're reclaiming your power. You're conquering your thoughts, your mind with this big castle on the head here, right? You are reclaiming your power back in your thoughts and your mind, but also, you know, you're allowing that to grow with these twigs as a mustache here. And things are just finally blossoming and growing and expanding for you now. Because, wow, 2 emperors, you are totally coming into your power. I'm going to leave that there because that's beautiful energy. And we're going to close out with the Alchemy of Awareness deck. Let's see what the message, just that one, Spirit said. Okay. I didn't even really get a chance to shuffle. The Spirit said this one. this one. And it says dynamic harmony. So there's a dynamic harmony. She's playing the violin. So music could be significant for you. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing dancing, movement, you know, moving your body, getting into a rhythm, a routine is what's going to benefit you. Okay, let's read this though. It says dynamic harmony. Have you been nourishing one part of yourself while starving the rest? Maybe your mind is on overdrive while your body aches for movement and care. Perhaps you chase approval and applause, but leave your spirit feeling unseen. Balance doesn't come from doing more. It comes from tending to what's been neglected. And it's time to honor and nurture your wholeness. Whew. If that's not a powerful message, I don't know what is. Yes, again, this is about finding that harmony, that joy, because you have blessings coming your way. Okay. I forgot to pull these. Spirit said you forgot to do these. But again, you're being called to move, to care for your body, right? Bringing back the power and wholeness. All right, Spirit, what are the other messages that we need to know right now? In the distance, this thing's closer than you think. So this week is bringing in a blessing in disguise, and it's closer than you think. It could happen tomorrow. You know, you don't know, but it's here. It's in the distance, but it's closer than you think it is. Yes. Okay. All those. Goodness. Okay. Gift at the bottom of the deck. Again, blessing in disguise. There's a gift here. It says a precious offering. Leave it upright. Okay. So we're going to leave that upright. Thoughts are here. Again, y'all, reclaiming your power is going to bring your thoughts into alignment. Cultivate your ideas, it says. You have a home. Home is here. There we go. Home is here, and it says appreciate comfort and a sense of belonging. More eggs. Eggs could be significant. Eggs could be significant for you. And then we also have travel. Travel is here, number 39. It says pack and go. Pack and go. You could be heading off on travel here. I'm not seeing a lot of like movement cards, but dynamic harmony did call for like movement, dancing. So travel could fit into that. That's for somebody. And I'm also being drawn to the home again. Somebody could be getting a new home. Maybe something happens to where a new home is a blessing in disguise and you get to move or you get to travel. Yeah, that's what I feel. Look what I said. Success is here. Success is here. You are climbing up the ladder. You are moving forward. It says gradual success with thoughtful actions. So again, bringing it back to the mind. Bringing it back to the mind. You know your power. Reclaim it. Because you are the answer. Success is here. Joy is here. Friendships. Wow. Stability. Again, you're conquering. You have two emperors out here. You are conquering your inner world, your thoughts, right? Because this is a powerful reminder that anything is possible. It's coming your way. It is coming your way. Guardian angel. Okay. We're going to pull. Sorry about that. Sorry. I accidentally hit my little stand. We're going to pull a guardian angel card to close out. Thank you, Spirit. So guardian angels are watching over you. You are protected while you are in this process of reclaiming your power. Wait, we have judgment. Let me put this down. Judgment is here. So it's time to let go, to surrender, to reclaim. It says, let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. Spirit said, say it again. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Just be you. Because your power is returning. And you can feel it. But Spirit's saying, stay calm and trust. What is meant for you will come your way because your potential is boundless. But we need to address this fear and let it go. Let it go. There is success here. Movement, travel, focusing on your thoughts, right? But there is a gift. There is a blessing in disguise coming this week for you. That's your reading, you guys. I'm going to send you some quick love and I will see you guys in the next one. But thank you for being here. If you've made it this far, I'm so grateful for your attention to make it through these 20-minute readings. So I'm going to send you some love and then I will send you on your way. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Just allow this energy to wash over you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly grateful for all the love. All right, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.